I have just great news. If you are having a good day, feel free to have a bad one now. Feel free to have a bad one. We're all going to do this one together, though, so it won't be that bad. Yeah, I think that's probably a fine Zoom. So you may have seen this go around social media. If not, you're going to be mad, and I won't blame you. Investigation launched into tape of Seattle police guild leaders downplaying death of woman struck by officer. I don't think I need to read this. Mostly, I could read after, but I don't think I need to read the intro.
It's cold.
Here is the video of this. Thank you so much, Phelan Panda, for following.
All right, stand up.
So this is the body cam footage
Open your mouth for me.
of Daniel Otterer, vice president of the Seattle Police Officers Guild, responding. This is him coming in, doing a test for this guy who is an officer, right? Kevin Dave. He has 2 first names. Amazing. He struck and killed Janavi Kandula while driving 74 miles per hour on the way to a report of an overdose. Wow. Okay, so this is him examining the cop. This is the cop. And then it's going to cut, and he'll be in his car taking a call, talking about how it went. And it's just so disgusting.
Do you vape or smoke?
No.
Do you take any prescriptions?
No.
Leaders of the Seattle Police Officers Guild are being investigated for downplaying the death of a woman killed by a police cruiser driven by Officer Kevin Dave.
See the end of this pen?
Yes.
Reach out and touch it so I know you can see it. I'm going to move this pen from...
Daniel Otterer, the guy with the camera, was assigned to determine if Dave was under the influence during the incident.
Side to side. I want you to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only.
Vice President.
It's cold.
Glitchy, thanks, Paul. Vice President of the Seattle Police. What was it called? The Officers Guild is their union. Inadvertently left his body camera running while speaking about the incident with the president, Mike Solon. This, look, I mean, we're lefties. ACAB every day of the week. This is an example of what leftists are talking about when they say all cops are bastards. Okay, this is what we're talking about. This isn't a bad apple. These are voted on by their peers to be members of these boards, to be members of their unions, and this is how they talk about people, you and me, and how they separate themselves out.
And I said, hey, you're going to have to decide if you wanted to give a statement or not, but it does not seem like there's a criminal investigation going on. Yeah, I mean, he's going 50. That's not out of control. That's
70. He was going 74.
It's not reckless for a trained driver. But she is dead.
Laughing.
No, it's a regular person. Yeah, just write a check. Just... Yeah, $11,000. She was 26 anyway. She had limited value.
She was 26 anyway. She had limited value. Then he remembers his fucking body cam's on. So, anyway. As you can see, ACAB. As you can see... ACAB continues. So he was just describing the dead woman, the woman that the officer that he was just inspecting killed with his car, saying just cut a check to the family, $11,000. It wasn't even worth shit. She was 26 anyway. She's of low value, which is just a fucking crazy thing to say. A 26-year-old person is of low value? What? If that's what they think is low value, then what the fuck? So they need to be disposed of. So the officer, Kevin Dave, was not driving 50. He was driving 74 miles per hour. The victim, Kandula, had been in a crosswalk at Thomas Street and Dexter Avenue North, was thrown over 100 feet. The 23-year-old died later that night. Oh, 23. He said 26. 23 in the thing. Otterer, a drug recognition officer assigned to determine whether Dave was under the influence, concluded his colleague was not impaired. After finishing his routine analysis, he called SPOG president Mike Salon, and the pair talked for 2 minutes. Dude, this is just hit by a police officer and died. Wasn't committing a crime or anything. Just got killed by a police officer. Only Otterer's side of the conversation is audible in the body camera footage released Monday. In the conversation, he laughs about the deadly crash and dismisses any implication the officer might be at fault or that the criminal investigation was necessary. He also laughs several times, saying at one point, yeah, just write a check. $11,000. She was 26 anyway, Otterer said, misstating the victim's age. She has limited value. Otterer acknowledged his role in the investigation as an impairment recognition officer, but said the conversation was private and meant to be part of his duties as an SPOG representative, according to what Jason Rantz, conservative KTTH talk show host, described as a self-reported complaint to Seattle's Office of Police Accountability. Neither Otterer nor Salon responded to a request for comment Monday. Well, that's because pigs can only talk to themselves in their language. They actually can't speak human. They can only speak pig. Rantz obtained the complaint after Seattle Times and other media learned of the recording and sought to obtain it through public disclosure requests. The King County Prosecuting Attorney's Office, meanwhile, is conducting a criminal review of the crash. Just fucking rage, dude. Otterer's complaint said he called Salon to explain what happened and that he inadvertently left his body camera running. He said that when he realized this, knowing the incomplete conversation would sound bad, he reported the incident to the OPA. Wow. It would sound bad. Chief Adrian Diaz, in a statement posted Monday, said the department learned of the conversation not from Otterer, but from an employee who listened to it during the routine course of business. That employee became concerned and took it up the chain of command. He didn't self-report it then. What the fuck? Wait, No. This means that he self-reported it to the OPA. He didn't report that this video was here and we should, acknowledge it. He means he continued to have his conversation with the OPA president, and he's like, "Fuck, I left my camera on." He didn't self-report it. He said, "Oh fuck, I forgot to turn that off." Chief Adrian Diaz, an employee, listened to it and took it up the chain of command. That's the person who did their fucking job. And their name is definitely going to be kept secret because the cops will kill them. That's what we know about cops, by the way. We know that if someone properly informs on a criminal police officer that their life is in danger. This is a standard thing all American citizens they know about, especially in the city cops. OPA Director Gino Betts Jr. confirmed the Watchdogs agency investigation, and then it was initiated after SPD attorney Rebecca Boatwright emailed the OPA on August 2nd. The Community Police Commission, another SPD oversight body, characterized the body camera audio as heartbreaking and shockingly insensitive, saying it speaks to the concern that the CPC has repeatedly raised about the elements of the Seattle Police Department culture and SPOG resistance to officer accountability measures because they're pigs. The people of Seattle deserve better from a police department that is charged with fostering trust in the community and ensuring public safety. That's not what their job is. Public safety. Police officers are like one of the number one problems for communities. According to KTTH, Otterer reported Salon lamented the young woman's death during their initial conversation, Otterer's half of which was recorded onto the body camera, and said it was unfortunate her death would turn into a lawyer's arguing the value of human life. And because they would disagree that you said $11,000 was the value. I responded with something like, she's 26 years old, what's his value there? Who cares? I intended the comment as mockery of the lawyers, Ottery reported. I laughed at the ridiculousness of how these incidents are litigated and the ridiculousness of how I watch these incidents play out as two parties bargain over a tragedy. That did not sound like fucking sarcasm, bro. Are you fucking serious? Sarcasm. Would rightfully believe it was being insensitive to the loss of human life. Jesus. He reported the comment was not made with malice or a hard heart. Kandula said was set to graduate this coming December with a master's degree in information systems from the Seattle campus of Northeastern University. Her family said she was working towards supporting her mother in India. Instead, her uncle, Ashok Mandula of Houston, had to make arrangements to send her body to her mother. The family has nothing to say except I wonder if these men's daughters or granddaughters have value. A life is a life. Oof. Mayor Bruce Harrell's office declined to comment on the OPA investigation or its possible impact on the ongoing contract negotiations between the city and the police guild, which have been without a contract for 2 years. The city and the police guild don't have a contract? We should abolish this specific, like, this is what I'm saying. Stop hiring this police union to do this job. None of these people are hired. That's what we mean by abolish police. They're no longer in the fucking workforce under this job. You got to do something else. They'll all become criminals. I guarantee you, if we abolish police, over 50% of cops would become criminals within a year. Guaranteed. We are prohibited from commenting on active labor negotiations, said mayoral spokesperson Jamie Houston, who added that the mayor would not comment on an ongoing OPA case. Once a decision is issued and the case is complete, we'll be able to share a statement. She said the city has a robust police accountability system, and Mayor Harrell is grateful the strong system is in play. Fuck off. Bullshit. Police accountability system. Cool. So, cops are gangs that get away with killing us, especially if, us citizens, but especially if they're fucking, meaningless young ladies, I guess. You think it would be 96% of them? I said over half, confidently. I don't know how many it would be. But in a system where you're abolishing police, I also think you have a better network of preventing crime. So, anyway, this is so fucking stupid, dude. I mean, just we need something different. This is clearly not working. The boomers did not have the right idea about how to organize countries. None of them did. Nobody that's come before us has had a good idea of how to organize this country. Maybe FDR got close. But even then, not really. Didn't get it done. We need to abolish cops. They're all fucking pigs. Yeah, they would be for sure doing violent shit. For sure. Make some bacon, dude.